Minecrafty. I'm going to transfer the ember to our Fatwood bird's nest. Just like that. Dirt Nap City. Catch you all in a few. Alright, it's that time again. Time for another solo overnighter in the woods. And I'm thinking, go back to the military roots. Keep simplicity at its best. Solo overnight inside of an improved skirmisher's trench. Let's get to it. Alright, today's the day. People keep asking me, where do I get those human-powered lawnmowers? Well, guess what? Go to this video's description box. You're going to see my Amazon affiliate link. Click that bad boy and you're going to see the human-powered lawnmower tool right there. Click on it. Good luck. They're limited quantities, but at least they're there. So, there you go. Let's go ahead and talk about a skirmisher trench, okay? Now, it is not a fighting hole. We're not digging something 3 feet wide by 6 feet long, chest deep, grenade sump and parapet wall all the way around this bad boy, small opening, interlocking fields of fire. We're not doing any of that. This is something hasty. You're there for the night only. You want to dig in to where it gives you enough, say, cover in front of you for small arms fire. You only want to go down about 18 inches. Somewhere in there where you can lay in the prone position, meaning on your stomach, flat, with a weapon out in front of you. Now I'm going to take that same idea and I'm going to twist it into bushcraft and survival. I want to get a small poncho or tarp over top of this. I want to dig it down deep enough, 18 inches or so, take that earth, stick it up underneath my tarp to block any wind or rain. Tarp preferably over top of that parapet. That way it facilitates rain runoff around my body. And maybe a stick in the front and the back to support an A-frame style poncho shelter. So on that note, let's get to it. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Minecrafty. We gotta go down by another foot or so, get that berm built up around me. But, oh no, Flashback City. Be in here with our aiming stakes, interlocking fields of fire, snooping and pooping, looking for Charlie. I'm actually beneath the ground level because I have a berm, okay? Now, if this was a true hasty fighting position or skirmisher trench, I would have that berm in front of me as well. But we're gonna turn this into bushcraft and survival, and I'm gonna leave it open so I can have access to my shelter, okay? But you get the idea. A hasty position you need to get done in less than an hour. This took about 45 minutes, and we're done, okay? Versus a fighting position that would take minimum 4 hours up to 8 hours, okay? So something to think about. And again, I'm beneath the ground, and putting a tarp over this, we should be in business. And to test my length here, I have my Thermarest Z-Lite isomat. And from the looks of this, I may have to chisel back here a little bit, but we'll check here in a minute. Hold on. Let me pull this bad boy right here. And yeah, so chisel off about 2 inches back there, and we're good to go. Dirt Nap City. Catch you all in a few. So right now there's no rain in the forecast, and there's not for the next several days. How could you improve this? Put a ridge line across these two poles, put an actual ridge pole up there and tie it off with arbor knots and drape it over top. You could add sticks across there as well to add extra reinforcing. But the most important feature here is you want your tarp on the outside of that berm. That way any dew or moisture or water will run off, hit the berm, run down and around your shelter. So on that note, I'm thinking we put a fire pit right here, and then it's time for chow. Okay, so now what most don't know is taking that ball of shavings, and in my opinion, the Fatwood shavings should be no smaller than the size of a baseball. Silver dollar, you're risking it, so think of a baseball and get it that size, make a small depression, add your Bowdrill ember to it, and then gently add that oxygen. It's going to go ahead and make a larger ember, and then that Fatwood will burst into flame. So you're going to create a Fatwood tinder bundle ignited by a Bowdrill ember. I'm going to transfer the ember to our Fatwood bird's nest. And then gently add some oxygen to this bad boy. Just like that. And there we go, a Fatwood bird's nest ignited from a Bowdrill ember. Hey, at a last resort, no tinder around, no dry tinder, shave that Fatwood, make a bird's nest, and then get her done. Now there's something you don't see every day, and guess what? You saw it here first. Just saying. So this is currently one of the items that's being sold in my Etsy store. So go to my video description box, click on the Etsy link, and check her out. We have this and a whole lot more. These, I'm actually running about 50 to 60 a week on these. So if you want one, get in line, just put your order in. And the way Etsy is you can go ahead and buy them, and it's 1 to 2 weeks for shipping. So check her out. We have these, we have strikers, we have what's our flint and steel strikers, we have the Frog Gig, the Predator Frog Gig 2.0s, hat patches, bag patches, combo packs, and a whole lot more, including the cold handle skillets, cowboy skillets, and I believe a military harness is inside there. So just check her out. Go to my video description box, click on my Etsy store, and get her done. And that's the best part of my day right there. So it's time to do a little bit of business. So once again, in my description box of my videos, you're going to see the Hardcore Hammers affiliate link. Click that bad boy. Check out the survival hatchet, my logoed survival hatchet from Hardcore Hammers. Use this code right here, CCUS free 23 for free shipping site-wide. They have a hockey puck sharpener as well, and some tool lube to keep it from rusting. This is probably, as of right now, the most versatile hatchet slash axe that I've used. Simply for the fact that I can do construction builds, as you've seen in my videos, as well as be out here busting brush, processing firewood. It's a one-tool option for me, and the fact that they have this waffle-coned, recessed pull right here, when you drive those nails, it will actually keep it in that cup versus careening and slipping off. I hear one-tool option. I want a one tool for many options, okay? And that's my understanding of that saying, and that's what I look for. I'm going to buy something one time. It's going to be versatile enough to use in all these different categories or different realms. So something to think about. Upcoming videos, like midweek videos, which we'll talk about here in a minute, I might do a video on that and touch on some items that can be used in many different categories. So something to look forward to. Questions, so if you missed it, go back and check it out. It was titled Corporals Corner, midweek video number 15. Do-it-yourself projects or forge projects, rumors, and what's next, okay? And at the bottom it said, SRO, Pathfinder School, do I still work there? All your questions are answered in that video, and it tells you 100% what I'm doing, where I'm going, and what's happening next. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. Along with that, I'm going to enjoy my fire, and I'm going to catch you in the morning. Let's talk about the shelter real quick. A modified or improved skirmisher trench, okay, from the old school military. We're down anywhere from 1 foot to 18 inches. You build the berm up around you, and the intent is to stop small arms fire, okay? We're in bushcraft and survival in the civilian world. We're not worried about that. We used our berm with our tarp to facilitate rain runoff and block the wind, okay? So it's honestly an all-season, all-weather shelter, because you can do the exact same thing with the snow around it, and I've done that in the past. And if we get heavy snow this year, I might do it again. But the ground was actually cooler, and it was probably about 10 degrees cooler in there next to the ground or the earth versus being out here just in the humidity, sweating to death, getting zapped by mosquitoes. The old Juan Valdez. Kind of stuck on that as my new favorite right now. So with that, we pretty much talked about everything. Yeah. Those that chose to stick with me or choose to stick with me, you're in for a hell of a ride. More great things to come. With that, all the gear in my videos can be found in two places. One, my Amazon influencer page, and two, my Etsy page. Both links are found inside my description box. Now please do me that favor, hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun, and I'm going to catch you next time. Now it's time for Corporals' final thoughts. What is loyalty, okay? For me, it's something that, like, pick a category. People are loyal to their college football teams. They're loyal to their alma mater. They're loyal to their family, their spouse, loved ones. Brands, like, you know, this whole Bud Light thing that blew up. You know, that got flipped really quick. You know, the old saying, get woke, go broke, you know, that turned on them real quick. Everybody who's been loyal to that brand just turned on them, right? Brand loyalty, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, etc. What makes somebody loyal? Well, my honest opinion of this is loyalty is a two-way street. Door swings both ways, okay? What you're willing to give for that person or that company or your family, it should be from your heart, but it should be reciprocated, okay? And that's where the trap comes in and people's mindset gets kind of skewed. They think, well, I'm loyal to Toyota. Well, so am I. I've had Toyotas for probably 25 years now. But Toyota's never once called me and said, you know what? We love and appreciate your loyalty. Here's a brand new truck. Not going to happen, right? Because ultimately it's a company and they don't care. They're there to make money. That's what their goal is. Those that work for them, they expect them to make them money. Okay, the sales reps sell the vehicles to make them money. At the end of the day, you're a number. So for me, loyalty applies to close family, friends, things like that. Not companies, because it's not reciprocated, okay? Now, those that are in the rat race, and I gear every conversation, every final thought towards the rat race, think about this. How loyal is your company to you, okay? Do they go the extra mile for you? Do they give you the things you want and need to make you happy? Some companies, if you're lucky, will do that because they've been there, they've been on the opposite side, and they know it sucks, okay? Especially when you're just trying to feed your family and make ends meet. Most companies are not like that. They want you to produce for them. And the minute you stop, hit the road, Jack, and they're on to the next one, okay? No matter what you did or said or how many good times you had, you're out of there, you're shunned and treated like crap, okay? And that's unfortunate, but that's life. That's how business is, okay? So back to what we're talking about here. Loyalty for me applies to family and friends, and even animals, as long as it's reciprocated. Door swings both ways, okay? Now, I've heard somebody say, you know, well, man's best friend's a dog, and I wish people were as loyal as animals. Well, when they say that, they mean a dumb animal, okay? Now, I don't mean that in a derogatory way. There's very smart animals, okay? At the end of the day, people are animals as well, okay? What I mean by that is, let's take a dog, for example. If you want someone to have the unconditional love and affection and loyalty as a dog, if it's not fed over a period of time, will bite your ass. A dog, if it's kicked and punched and smacked around and treated like dirt for a prolonged period of time, is going to bite your ass, okay? A dog will lick its butt, lick its scrotum, eat another dog's vomit. Most importantly, a dog will eat its own vomit over and over and over and over again. So what is actually meant by, I wish someone was as loyal as an animal? And then we're using a dog as an example. It's not what's said, it's what's not said. You're implying that those individuals or that company or those people or that group or, you know, that department over there in your business, that section, that category, they're less than animals. Because that's what's not said. Now back to the dog. If a dog will eat vomit over and over and over again and bite your ass when you kick it, bite your ass when you don't feed it, treat it like crap, is that any different than a human? I'll end with this. I'm probably the least religious person in the world. I am. But I had the benefits of a classical upbringing. And most people that tend to point at others and treat others this way, or in a bad way, quickly run to religion when something goes wrong with them. So I'll go there and bring this up. I'm reminded of my classical education of Proverbs 26:11. Those that don't know, Google that, okay? It's something to the effect of, doesn't matter what version you read, NIV, King James, whatever. As a dog returns to its vomit, so does a fool to its folly, okay? And if that's you, or that's a company, or that's somebody you've witnessed, or some people in your department, in your business, friends, family, loved ones, that may explain why they have personal problems, relationship problems, business problems. We can be here all day. But that might be the reason why there's issues. It's like the old saying, you point a finger at somebody, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. Enough of that. Let's roll into Monday. Those in the rat race, observe what I just said. Think about it. does loyalty go both ways? And are you, or do you want to be as loyal as a dumb animal? Or are you basically perceived less than that? On that note, until next time, take care of yourself and each other.